Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small-town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa presents The Boys in concert Saturday, February 22nd from 7 to 9 p.m. The Boys are a dynamic band fronted by twin brothers Lee and Adam Klett. They bring a traditional feel back to modern country music. Their catchy original music will have you dancing and singing along. Admission is a free will donation. For more information, go to watchyouroperahouse.org. It's The Boys this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa, 641-673-8965. The Brooklyn Opera House in Brooklyn, Iowa presents Jordan Beam with Sam Roberts in concert Saturday, March 1st at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $12.50 in advance, $17.50 at the door. Jordan Beam is the Iowa Music Awards Country Music Artist of the Year for 2024 and the 2023 Midwest Country Music Organization's New Artist of the Year. It's Jordan Beam with Sam Roberts at the Brooklyn Opera House Saturday, March 1st at 8 p.m.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands.
Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And welcome in. We've got basketball once again here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. Back in New Sharon, where we've been all week long, Monday, Tuesday, last night, and now tonight. Kind of rotating between the boys and the girls games. The girls are in action tonight against Grundy Center, as you can see on your screen there. And yes, we do thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. That includes New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, Shuttler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm agents Kelly Stile and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, First State Bank, Brelsford Ag, also Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, Mahaska Drugs, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery and Deli, also Twin Cedars Bank, MCG, Lake Painting, and Memories Travel by Jess. We couldn't do it without all of our sponsors. Quite literally, they are covering our costs to do the postseason games here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. So you see those sponsors rotating in your bottom right corner. Make sure you go out of your way to thank them for being a sponsor here on Steve Shuttler Media. They are the ones that are making our games possible. So we're glad to have them on board. We're glad to have you guys watching tonight. And I'm glad to have Josh Clubb doing our play-by-play as usual. Josh, we got about 3 minutes before we get the starting lineups. Why don't you run things down for our viewers?
Alrighty, well, this is the Class 2A Region 5. This is the regional semifinal. Winner of this game goes on to the regional finals next Wednesday night, and a trip to the state tournament is 2 wins away for either one of these teams. Grundy Center making the trip here to North Mahaska, about an hour-and-a-half drive for them. They compete in the North Iowa Cedar Conference, where they finished second to Gladbrook Rhinebeck this year. And Grundy Center Spartans had a 15-7 record so far this season. The Warhawks sit at 20-2. These two teams did actually meet up at the beginning of early in the year last basketball season. So, however, probably not many of the Grundy Center players were on that team, as they're a very young team. A lot of sophomores, actually, they're starting all sophomores and juniors. There's a couple seniors listed, but none on the starting lineup. So, pretty young team are the Spartans. Of course, you know, the Warhawks, the senior class that is the Warhawks right now, playing their last game in their home gym tonight, regardless of outcome, because next week's game will be at a neutral location that has not been determined yet, and it should become available early tomorrow morning should the Warhawks win. But the senior class, I've been covering them across different platforms ever since they were the young team, and have had a lot of success, much like Grundy Center is now with the younger team. But those seniors on this team are Brecken Schilling, Allie Stile, Kayla Reedshaw, Brecken Schilling, Kayla Reedshaw, Sydney Anderson, Peyton Sanders, Libby Hargis, Samantha Van Wielden, and Reagan Gruey will all play their final game here tonight. So a lot to play for. A trip to the regional finals in their final home game. For these two teams, the way they stack up, scoring leader for the Warhawks is Brecken Schilling with 13.6 per game. Sydney Anderson right behind her at 10.5, and Reagan Gruey at 10.3. As you've seen all year long, the Warhawks can use their starting 5 and then go about 3 to 4 deep on the bench for any type of stat you need. So just a heavily deep team are the Warhawk girls. Grundy Center's leading scorer is Carly Lynch, the junior, averages 11.9. Right behind her is Ava Munt, averaging 11.9 as well. I think they give the edge to Carly Lynch on bound just because she's got a little bit better of a field goal percentage. And then Callie Aldrich for the Spartans is third with 7.1. Munt is also their leading rebounder at 9.6, and Maddie Hendershot is their assist leader at 2.5. As a team, they do attempt a lot of three-pointers, so we'll see if they play with that strategy here tonight, as they shoot at a 28% clip from beyond the arc, but average almost 20 attempts per game throughout the season from beyond the arc. So certainly probably a way that they'll want to attack this Warhawk defense. For our starters, you see them come out on the floor here momentarily, but starting out for Grundy Center with number 10, Maddie Hendershot, the sophomore. Number 12, Callie Aldrich, a junior. Number 14, Carly Lynch, a junior. Number 20, Catrola Brown, a sophomore. And then number 24, Ava Munt, a sophomore. Warhawks, usual starting 5 for them tonight. And Brecken Schilling, the senior, wearing jersey 12. Number 14, Allie Stile, the junior guard at 5'5". Number 20, Kayla Reedshaw, senior guard. Number 22, Sydney Anderson, senior forward. And number 34, Reagan Gruey, senior guard, are the two starting lineups for these two teams as they announce them out on the floor right now. One more thing to look at, the winner of this game in that regional final will play the winner of Jessup and Hudson that are playing at Jessup High School tonight. Steve and I will look and see if we can't find updates throughout the night. We were able to find them for the boys last night, but we'll see here tonight. Hopefully it's a victory for the Warhawks, and we can go up to wherever it is they send them and get to the regional championship game. Looking at the way these two teams match up, too, height-wise, it's relatively easy, and just watching the warm-ups, both Grundy Center looks to be quick and athletic, quick shots, and we're setting up a lot of ball screens in their warm-ups, so we'll see if that's their attack plan here tonight. But now They've just finished the starting lineups on the floor. They're going to go through the sportsmanship public address, and then we will take some time to honor our nation with the playing of the national anthem. Just let you listen into that now.
Teams in a positive and respectful manner, showing the character and integrity that make our communities proud. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we'd ask that you please rise, remove your headgear as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem.
Alrighty, and with that, we are ready to play. And Steve, I don't know if you've noticed or any viewers at home, but normally when they play the national anthem here at the North Mahaska's gym, they dim the lights and they have the spotlights on the flag. However, I learned last night that that's not allowed in the postseason. The Athletic Association and the Girls Union do not allow the home team to dim the lights for starting lineups for the national anthem in postseason play, which I found was interesting because I kind of wondered the other night because I like North Mahaska's setup here with the flag coming out of the center ceiling and the spotlight on it. As we get to basketball, Munt sends the opening tip back to Aldrich. Grundy center in the maroon, North Mahaska in the white. As Munt has it at the free throw line. Warhawks open it up in a 2-3 zone. The Spartans going to bank home a three. That's Callie Aldrich. She just kind of standing there waiting for something to open up and just fired that shot. Talked about that at the top. They shoot quickly. There's a lob inside to Schilling, and it's tipped away. Sydney Anderson comes up, and she puts up a tough shot. Anderson gets the score, opening up for the Warhawks. Here's Aldrich. She has it slapped from behind by Gruey. It goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Spartans. Spartans in the down baseline. They get it into Aldrich at the right wing. Works in the corner. They're going to swing it around. Far side corner, that's Hendershot. Loses the handle on it momentarily. Gets it back to Aldrich. Now into Lynch. Lynch can't do anything. They work it. They need to work around the perimeter. They get the free throw line. That's Brown. She puts up a jumper. This is off the glass. Touches no rim. Reedshaw comes up with it, and she's fouled as she was trying to maintain possession. They're going to call the foul on Brown. Game's first foul. And Style will bring the Warhawks up the floor. Schilling now at the wing. Letting everybody get set into position. She hands it off to Gruey. He's going to come back around. Lobs it left wing to Reedshaw. Reedshaw head fakes, drives right side. Loses the handle on it momentarily. Now tries to lob it into Schilling. It's over her head. Goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Warhawks. Tried that play, both offensive possessions, and both times the passes went over Schilling's head. See if they change it up. Quickly down the floor. They get it to Munt. Munt, right side, lays it up, and good. Her first points of the game. Here's Schilling driving right side of the lane. She puts up a layup. This is tipped. Ball's free. Ends up in the hands of Lynch. Lynch runs length of the floor, jump stops, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Munt. Munt has it slapped free into the hands of Lynch. She dribbles it out, and they reset. Hendershot has it, tries to hand it off, and Ellie Stile takes it away. Stile stops right wing, fires a three. It's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey baseline drive, tries to send a pass out to Reedshaw. She does, and Reedshaw fires a three. This is off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Munt of Grundy Center. Going in, and a charging foul is going to be called on Hendershot against Brecken Schilling. And Schilling will bring the Warhawks up. She drives right side, gets a screen from Stile, hands it off to Gruey. Back up top to Stile. Schilling ran the baseline all the way around. Now she's going to drive right side. Jump stops, puts up a tough shot. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled. And that will send Brecken Schilling to the line. They called that on Munt, her first, team's third. And Brecken at the line to shoot the game's first free throws. Makes the first one. Early going here, 5:24 to go in the first. Schilling trying to make it a one-point game, and does. As the Warhawks turn up the pressure in the backcourt. Tipped by Stile initially. Gathered back in by Hendershot. She's in trouble, needs help. Coming back, Brown. Brown gets it back to Hendershot. She's got to hurry. She gets across, and she is quick. Sends it out to Aldrich. Back up top to Brown. They're going to swing it all the way around to Lynch. She's going to try the baseline. Sends it outside. Tipped out of bounds by Kayla Reedshaw. Timeout is going to be taken by Grundy Center after the tipped ball. With 5:09 to go here in the first, Grundy Center leads 5-4.
All right, once again, we do thank all of our sponsors rotating down there in your bottom right corner on your screen. Make sure you thank them for sponsoring our broadcast here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. We need those sponsors to keep our broadcast with the fees that we have to pay the Iowa Girls Association, and also for the boys' games for the Iowa High School Athletic Association. So make sure you thank your sponsors that you see on your screen. Also, just a reminder, tune in tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. for the sports section. We're going to have the North Mahaska boys basketball team on there. Coach Kelderman and I believe a couple of players are going to be on the sports section. That's tomorrow, 8 a.m., live here on Steve Shuttler Media.
All righty, out of the first time out of the game. The Spartans will inbound it. They get it out quickly to Lynch. She works her way to the basket, puts up a shot. It's no good, but she's going to be fouled. I think they're going to get Gruey. They do. First foul on the Warhawks. And that sends Carly Lynch, Spartans' leading scorer, to the free throw line. Gets the front end to go. Gets them both. And the Spartans lead by 3. Stile brings the Warhawks up the floor. Looking for Reedshaw. Finally, Reedshaw able to break free. Sydney Anderson playing out at the wing, leaving the underneath all wide open for just Gruey. Gruey fights her way to the basket, gets a shot up. It's no good. It's tipped by Reedshaw. They're going to call a foul over the back on Reedshaw. Her first, team second. As the Warhawks will pick them up in the backcourt. Intershoot. Gets it across to Brown. Brown has the ball poked free by Schilling. Schilling and Brown were fighting for it on the floor. Brown able to get it out. Here is Munt. Baseline. Can't do anything with it. Sends it back out top. Swinging around quickly. Lynch sends it low to Aldrich. Aldrich has a shot blocked by Stile. And they're going to say she got some wrist with that. Allie's first. Team's third. So both teams have 3 on them now. And that will send Callie Aldrich to the line. Shoot 2 for the Spartans. This is the front end. Aldrich misses them both. Munt comes down with the rebound, though. As now Aldrich is going to try a three, and this is off the front of the rim. No good. Brecken Schilling tried to come down with the rebound. Munt poked it out of bounds. It'll stay. It'll go back to the Warhawks. And Reedshaw is going to get a breather. In will come Linder. Style has it in the corner. Is out of pressure. Sends it right back down to Linder. Linder across the floor to Gruey. Down to the corner to Schilling. Schilling catches, fires a deep two-point jumper. No good. Cindy Anderson comes down with the rebound and has it slapped free. A battle for the loose ball on the ground is a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Warhawks. Schilling's shot did hit the rim, so the play clock or the shot clock did reset. There's 33 seconds on it. Style having a little trouble getting it in. Does get it into Linder. Linder reverses court, now back outside to Alley. Alley drives in, steps back. Backside is wide open, but nobody's there. Style is going to dribble there. Now she has the ball just picked out of her pocket. Coming up with it, running the length of the floor is Hendershoot. Stops. Dribble, sends it outside. Brown's going to try a three, and this is too strong. Rebound is into Munt's hands. She gets a shot off and goes right to Gruey. Does not touch the rim. Schilling, though, throws it up the floor to Anderson. Anderson fighting her way, sends it back outside. Schilling tries a three, and this is no good. Foul called off the ball. An offensive foul called on Sydney Anderson. That's 4 for the Warhawks. First on Anderson. Getting pretty aggressive down low there as Anderson was fighting her way to the basket with the basketball. He continued it on. Here is Hendershot. Gets it to Lynch. She has to just throw it away. Schilling comes up with it. She's got a 1-on-3. Tries to pass it back to Linder. Linder comes up with it, puts up a prayer of a shot and gets it to go. Linder just kind of spun around and let go of the ball and got the roll. 2:57 to go. Warhawks back within Munt. Munt has it. Backside. Linder blocks it. Tip ball goes into the hands of Gruey. Gruey clears it out, gets it to Schilling. Up to Style. In the corner to Gruey. Megan's going to dribble back out. Right back to corner. Style. He's going to try a three from that spot. This is no good. Off the heel. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson picks up her dribble. Now is in trouble at the baseline, and she is fouled. They're going to call that on Munt. Her second. Munt and Anderson are battling. They're being very physical down low on both ends of the floor. Here's Style tries to pass it off. It is kicked by Munt. It'll stay with the Warhawks. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 2:25 to go in the opening quarter. Style at the baseline. Gets it in Schilling. Schilling spins, drives. Backside, puts a hook shot up, and this is no good. Rebounded, long rebound now. A foul is going to be called on Linder, I believe. It is on Linder. Her first, team's fifth, so that'll bring the Spartans down the floor to shoot free throws. Maddie Hendershot at the line. First one to go. 2:19 to go. Grundy Center has led the entire game, or the entire first quarter. Misses the back end. Schilling comes up with the rebound in transition. Sends it down low to Linder. Linder catches it, puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Munt. Munt still battling for the ball down below. Spins out of it. Somehow didn't travel. Gets it out to Lynch. Lynch brings it up the floor. Drives from the left wing. Stops. Kicks it back out. They'll work it around. Henderson's going to try three. This is way too strong. Rebounded by Brecken Schilling. Inside to Linder again. Linder battling against Lynch, and she double dribbles. Turning it right back over to the Spartans. And send in Jaworski for Munt. With the Munt limping off. Brown's going to check back in as well for the Spartans. She's going to check in for Callie Aldrich. Warhawks only one sub so far, just Linder coming in for Reedshaw. Schilling and Anderson are showing signs of fatigue here in this opening quarter. Trail by 2. Spartans do have 4 fouls on them as well, so any foul by Grundy Sentinel will result in North Mahaska shooting. Here they're going to try a quick 3, and this is off the mark, rebounded by Stile. It was Steinmeier that tried the 3. Stile reverses floor and gets across. Minute 17 to go in this court first. In the corner to Gruey. Gruey catches it, drives inside, and gets the ball ripped out of her hands. They're going to say a foul on the floor. We'll call that on Maddie Hendershoot, her second. Team's 5th, so Reagan Gruey will go to the line to shoot 2. Gruey shot just above 40% on the season at the free throw line. This is the front end here. As Kayla Reedshaw is going to check back into the game. She's coming in for Stile. Gets the back end to go. Grundy Center leads by 1. They get it across to Brown at the top of the key. She has the ball tipped by Reedshaw, but gathered it in to Steinmeier. Lynch now on the left wing. Takes the pass, spins, gets a shot up. This is no good. Nearly got her own rebound. It's still free. Linder's battling for it. Coming down with it is Hendershot. Grundy Center will have another possession. 46 seconds to go. Lynch drives inside, puts a runner up. Off the glass, too strong. Rebounded by Grundy Center. Back outside. They'll try a 3 from Brown, and this is no good. Rebounded by, saved and balanced by Schilling. Grundy Center comes up, that puts up another shot. No good. Shot clock is off. 30 seconds remaining in the first. And Schilling will bring the Warhawks up the floor. Gruey head fakes a 3 from the right wing. Swing it around. North Mahaska looking to take a lead. Linder's going to try to do it, and she's fouled on her way up. With 17.5, Nat Linder will go to the line to shoot 2. Call that foul on Carly Lynch, her first.
I like seeing Linder go aggressive to the basket like that.
Gets the front end to go to tie the game at 8. She's got 3 points. Hendershot will come out. Aldrich will come back in. And Nat Linder to give North Mahaska their first lead of the game. Does not. Rebounded by Grundy Center. Lynch brings it up the floor. 14 seconds to go. Into the corner. They're going to try a 3 with 10 seconds on the clock. They get it to go. Warhawks will have a chance. 6 seconds as Schilling grabs possession of the basketball. Crosses half court with 5. 2 to shoot. Gruey at the baseline. Tough to get it off. Does get it off, but it's no good. And we will head to the second quarter with Grundy Center leading 11-8.
Okay, let's hear from the state and be back with the second quarter after this.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game.
All right, once again, we are live from New Sharon tonight for North Mahaska girls basketball. End of the first quarter, Grundy Center leads 11-8. Again, we do thank all of our sponsors on board for our basketball broadcast, including New Sharon Tumbling Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, Shetler Insurance Services, and Son-in-Law Services, as well as State Farm's Kelly Stile and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Helmuth Ford, also Holland Coble Funeral Home. Second quarter set to begin. Josh Clubb on the play-by-play.
All righty. Steve left my mic muted there for a second. The Spartans start with the ball, as you can see on your screen. Pass is tipped by Stile. The Warhawks send off starting 5 back on the floor. 19 to shoot now for the Spartans. Has Steinmeier with it. Sends it downside. Showing tip, jumps the pass, has to save it in balance. And Anderson's going to track it down and keep it. They got to get it across, though. Style will bring them across. As I mentioned at the close of the second, Warhawks, you have to lead. Reedshaw's going to try to change that and does. Taylor Reedshaw with the 3 to give the Warhawks. Or no, that just ties it, excuse me. That'll tie it at 11. Aldrich brings Grundy center. They're going to try another 3 from Steinmeier. This is an air ball that goes out of bounds. Schilling did a good job of boxing out the defender, or the Spartans. Not let him save that. As Lynch will check back in for Grundy center. Style will bring the Warhawks up the floor. He's got Anderson and Schilling on the right side. Schilling with the ball, gets a screen from Anderson and then backdoors it to Anderson, who jumps, puts a fadeaway in the paint, if that's a thing, and gets it to go. Sydney Anderson gives the Warhawks their first lead of the night, 13-11. As Aldrich is in trouble in the backcourt, finally spins away and crosses. Loses a handle on it, though, as Reedshaw poked it free. Aldrich able to gather it back in and sets up the offense from the top of the key. Left wing, that's Brown. Lynch now at the top of the key. Lynch been pretty quiet here tonight inside to Munt. Back outside to Lynch. Really trying to beat this zone with quick passes. Lynch is going to try a 3, and this is good. She's got 5. Style sends it in to Anderson again. She goes up top, has her shot blocked. Loose basketball, and it is a foul on the floor. They're going to call that on Anderson. I don't know if I like that. She was just chasing down a loose basketball and ran into a Spartan. Leonard's going to check back in. The next stoppage is Aldrich brings Grundy center across. They get it down to Munt. Munt, baseline drive. Right into Anderson. Gets surrounded by Warhawks. Has to send it out to Lynch. They're going to work it around. And now a travel by Raylan Steinmeier. North Mahaska fans wanted to travel on her on the far side. Didn't get it, but then she travels at the top of the key. Linder comes in for Anderson. Style, baseline, puts a jumper up, and this is good. Allie's first 2 points of the game. 5 minutes to go. Brown is in trouble, down to the corner. Linder and Schilling are there. I can't see what's going on. Hopefully Steve can. Nope, nothing doing. I hear a whistle and a lot of cheering from North Mahaska fans. They're going to call a foul on Munt.
No, it gets down there in that corner, and I can't see anything.
That is Ava Munt's third foul. Leading scorer on the team per night. Checks out of the game now. It's Reedshaw at the near wing. Sends it all the way across the floor to Style. Style head fakes hesitation step and then dribbles back out. Gets it to Reedshaw. Reedshaw gets a fake screen from Linder. Passes it to Linder. Linder tries to pass it to Schilling. It hit the net. Schilling had to get it right back to Linder. Linder gets the roll to go. Matt Linder's had 2 shots like that she kind of just flung it up there, and she's gotten the roll both times. As Schilling jumps the pass and sends it out of bounds, and the Warhawks are fired up right now. Playing with a lot of energy. They lead 17-14, 4:35 to go here in the second. 1 foul on either team. Both teams got into a double bonus last quarter. Here is Lynch. She puts a runner up in the lane and gets the roll. Lynch, the leading scorer for Grundy Center tonight, with 7. Reedshaw fakes a pass, then fires a 3, and this is off the mark, rebounded by Lynch. Lynch gets all the way down the floor, dribbles through traffic, then loses a handle on it, ends up in Linder's hands. Linder gets it to Style. Style lets everybody clear out, sends it left side to Reedshaw. Now down in the corner to Gruey. Swinging around to Style from the wing. Drives in. Back outside. Reach all alone. Doesn't take the shot. Thought about it. Changed her mind. As now Gruey's pass is going to be tipped and taken away by Brown. Brown gets up the floor. Puts a layup up and good. For the Spartans as they reclaim the lead. 18-17. 3:37 to go in this second quarter. Brecken Schilling right back down the floor. Lobs it in to Linder, back out to Reedshaw. Reedshaw really hesitant to take the outside shots. Usually she's so dangerous there. She has it again, hands it off to Brecken. Brecken sends it in to Linder in the lane. Linder goes back outside to Kayla. Kayla drives baseline, goes across the lane to Linder, and ball was tipped, and then Lynch ran into somebody's forearm. I think it was Schilling's. It was. So that would be Brecken's first foul. North Mahaska's it's the 6th foul called on their team. Sydney Anderson, the only one with more than one. Here's a quick three. This is off the rim, getting her own rebound to Steinmeier. Back outside. Let's try it again. Grundy Centers also have multiple second chance opportunities and has not been able to cash in. Not shooting well at all from the field as a team so far. Here's Brown for three. This is no good. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey sends it across to Schilling. Up the floor to Style, and Style will let it clear out. Lets the offense set up. Reedshaw left side, drives in, sends it to Schilling. Schilling looking low. Linder trying to find position. Now Schilling just fires a three from the right wing. This is no good. Linder tips it out of bounds. It'll go back to Grundy Center. But the Spartans certainly, with all those second chance opportunities, 6 for 18 as a team from the field. Here they have Aldrich, goes right side. She loses the handle on it, ends up in Gruey's hands. In transition, Gruey has Lynch to beat. Slows up her dribble wisely, sends it outside. Schilling head fakes, drives off of it. Back outside to Style. Style has to save it back to Schilling. Across the baseline to Gruey, puts a mid-range jumper up, and this is good. Reagan's got 3 points. Minute 48. And North Mahaska's coach is trying to call a timeout, but it was not awarded to him while they had possession of the basketball. Here's Lynch in the lane. She puts a layup up, no good. Gets her own rebound. She slapped it out of Allie Styles' hands. Outside to Steinmeier. Back to Lynch in the corner. Lynch trying to work on Gruey now. Gets it into Aldrich. Aldrich not going to be able to shoot over Linder, and Brown's going to try a baseline runner. No good. Ripped down by Matt Linder. And Brecken Schilling brings him up the floor. Right side, outside. Style fires a three. Gets the bounce. Allie Styles got 5. Peyton Sanders ready to check in for the Warhawks as they lead 22-18. Lynch head fakes and dribbles across, and feels like Lynch is on an island with ball handling as a ball is wrestled for. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of the Warhawks. Peyton Sanders will check in for Gruey. Warhawks inside a minute before halftime, looking for their biggest lead of the night. Inside out, Style fires a three, and this looks good, but it is not good. Rebounded by Schilling. Schilling puts the jumper back up and gets it to go. Brecken's got 4, 32 seconds. Not much time separating the game clock, and here Reedshaw pokes the ball free. Style can't track it down. Oh, they're going to say that it bounced off of Aldrich. Must have caught her heel or something. Credit that turnover or that steal to Kayla Reedshaw. She poked that thing free. Now the Warhawks can take the last shot of the half if they choose. They're working quickly here. Now they're going to turn it over. Aldrich takes a tip pass away. She's trying to dribble down the court before everybody, and the Warhawks able to get back, slow her up. Lynch tries a mid-range jumper, gets it to go with 7 seconds to shoot. Schilling brings it up the floor, trailing by 4. She's going to fire a deep three as time expires. No good as time expires. We will head to halftime with the Warhawks leading 24-20.
Okay, exciting first half here in New Sharon. North Mahaska and Grundy Center doing battle in postseason play on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. We thank you guys for tuning in, and we thank all of our sponsors for making this game possible, including New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, Shuttler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farms, Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Helmuth Ford, Holland Cobalt Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, which she also sponsors our player of the game for North Mahaska. We'll pick that later on. We also thank Mahaska Drug, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery and Deli, Memories Travel by Jess, Twin Cedars Bank, MCG, and Lake Painting. We thank all of these sponsors for making our broadcast possible in this postseason here on Steve Shuttler Media. Keep in mind, we'll be live next Tuesday from Grinnell as the North Mahaska boys will be doing battle with Montezuma in what should be an epic rematch from earlier this season. We had that game, the audio game, live here on Steve Shuttler Media not too terribly long ago. We're going to go to half. We'll be back here in about 6 or 7 minutes for the second half on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. All right, we're a minute and a half away from resuming action for the second half here on Steve Shuttler Media, North Mahaska and Grundy Center girls. Let's hear from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
All right, again, we're about a minute away from resuming action here in New Sharon tonight. North Mahaska leading Grundy Center 24-20. Josh Clubb on the play-by-play. Josh, your quick thoughts heading into this second half.
Well, first quick score update. So the winner of this game will take on the winner of Jessup and Hudson. They're playing up in Jessup tonight, and Hudson leads at halftime 23-15. So 8-point lead on the road. It's a good spot to be at halftime. Road team here trails by 4. A lot of fouls in that first quarter by both teams. The Warhawks able to avoid foul trouble. Sydney Anderson, the only one with multiple. Much like the fouls, the points are the same way. When you look up at the scoreboard here in North Mahaska, everybody that's on the floor has got points next to their names. So nobody in double digits, but everybody contributing. So full team effort for the Warhawks tonight. The leading scorer per night for the Grundy Center Spartans, Ava Munt, did pick up 3 fouls in seconds, so she sat the second half of the second quarter on the bench. Her and Sydney Anderson are doing battle down low, and the 5 fouls between the two of them here tonight. We'll see if that battle continues as Grundy Center starts with it. Start the second half. North Mahaska didn't get their first lead until about 3 minutes to go in the second. Grundy Center gets Munt fouled as she goes in for a shot. Call that on Reagan Gruey, her second. And Munt gets the first one to go. She gets them both. She's got 4 points now. And Style brings the Warhawks up for their first possession of the second half. Lead is 2. Reedshaw picks up her dribble. Has to get some help from Schilling. Right side now. Allie Style directing traffic with her left hand. Gets a screen. Clark goes right side. Hands it off to Schilling. Schilling loses the handle on it. Gathers it back in. Puts a jumper up and gets it to go. Brecken's got 6. She's the leading scorer for the Warhawks right now. Here is Arndt. She's going to try a 3 and gets it to go. Excuse me, that's Aldrich. She's got 6 points, both 3-pointers. She hit the first basket of the night. Warhawks try and answer. And their lead is now 1. Reedshaw picks up her dribbles. In a little bit of trouble, gets it off to Style. Style resets the play. Sends it right side. Schilling travels with it, turns it over to right back to Grundy Center. And the Spartans can take the lead back right here. 6:44 into the second. Center shot brings it left side to Lynch, inside to Munt, back out to Lynch. High pass. She has to settle it in. Go right back inside. Munt dealing with Anderson and Gruey. Loses the handle on the basketball. I think Gruey actually poked it free. Now a baseline drive by Brown. This is the air ball over everything. Rebounded though by Lynch. She gets it back to Aldrich. Another second chance opportunity for the Spartans. They go inside. Munt lays it up in and good. And the Spartans lead by 1. She's got 6 points now. Schilling lobs it into Anderson. Anderson loses the handle on the basketball. Tracks it back down, tries to pass it up to Gruey, and it's taken away in the corner. Get it out to Hendershot. Hendershot trying to dribble past Reedshaw and does. Sends it right side. Aldrich tries a 3 again, and this is off the side of the backboard. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say the shot was tipped by Reedshaw, so it'll stay with Grundy Center. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Spartans send it all the way up top to Lynch. Warhawks in a 2-3 zone. Hendershot dribbles out to center court and sets the play. Left side tries to send the pass over. Allie Style jumps up, takes it away, crosses half court and slows up. Schilling sends it into Anderson, right back out to Schilling. Catches head fakes, gets a screen from Sydney. Drives all the way right side, puts a jumper up, and this is good. Schilling with 8. Warhawks lead again, 28-27. Back and forth we start to go here as Hendershot gets across. Right side, that's Lynch. As the Spartans work it around the arc. Style nearly jumped another pass there. Lynch drives in, goes outside to Munt. Hendershot can't do anything with it, sends it outside. Lynch goes right up the middle, puts up a shot. She is fouled by Anderson. And they'll go to the line to shoot 2. That is the third on Sydney. And it looks like Linder will check in for her now. As Lynch gets the front end to go to tie the game at 28 apiece. The way Linder's been playing tonight, you're not losing much between her or Anderson being on the floor. And here's a foul on Schilling. As Schilling is trying to track down the rebound. Catrola Brown goes over her back. It's her second foul, team's first of the half. Schilling from the right wing, drives inside, into traffic, back out to Linder. Linder gets it to Reedshaw. Reedshaw again hesitant to take that shot, sends it to Greeley. Greeley has the ball knocked free by Munt, and that's nearly an over and back, and it is. As Ava Munt lost track of where she was out on the floor and sent a pass backwards into the back court to Hendershot. So turn it right back over to the Warhawks. Game is tied at 28. Style out with it, right side. Style lobs it into Schilling. Schilling passes off to Greeley. Greeley lays it up in and good. Reagan Greeley attacking the rim. She's got 5. The Spartans send it across to Aldrich. Passes nearly jumped by Schilling to get it into Munt. Munt back outside. They're going to swing it around. Brown's going to try a 3, and this is off the heel. Long rebound goes to Linder. Linder able to outreach Munt there. For the rebound. Up the floor quickly. Reedshaw inside to Linder. Linder fights her way to the basket. She gets the shot to go and fouled. That's 3 for that Linder tonight, where she's just kind of threw up a prayer, and you see Kayla Reedshaw can't help but just has to give her a hug after that one. Gets the shot to go. She'll shoot for the 3-point play. The foul was on Maddie Hendershot, her third. 3:48 to go. Linder cannot complete it. Munt able to tip it to Lynch. She runs the length of the floor, passes off to Brown. Brown lays it up and good. She's got 4 on the night. Inside, Reagan Gruey. Can't do anything with it. Sends it outside to Style. Style gets a screen from Gruey and puts a runner up in the lane. No good, but she's fouled on her way up. Get that foul on Lynch. It's her second. Team's third for Grundy Center. Allie Style at the line to shoot 2. Gets the first one to go. As Aldrich will come out for the Spartans, and Steinmeier will check back in. Style to make it a 2-possession game, and does. She's got 7 points on the night. As the Warhawks continue to share the scoring across the board. Munt has it inside, goes back out. Get it to Lynch. Lynch puts a jumper up at the free throw line, and again does not get the roll. Slapped around by Schilling. Comes back to her. Ball's whipped around. Munt somehow comes up with it. Schilling fell to the floor. Munt lays it up in and good. She's got 8. Schilling was looking for a foul there. Was not giving it. Gruey has it just inside. Sends it out to Linder, around to Style. Gruey, baseline drives. Goes reverse side, gets a shot up and good, and she's going to go to the line again. Reagan Gruey with 7 points, going to make it 8 and try to give the Warhawks a 5-point lead. That's a third foul on Carly Lynch. And Gruey misses it off the heel. Linder, though, tips it around and comes down with the rebound outside. Reedshaw gets it down inside. Schilling puts up a jumper, no good. All the way down the floor, Lynch lays it up in and good. 36-34. Allie Style comes across. 2:22 to go in the third quarter. Kind of went back and forth for a moment, and now North Mahaska just cannot quite extend the lead, and here's a missed shot by Brecken Schilling. Rebounded by Munt. Up the floor they go in a hurry. Steinmeier puts a mid-range jumper up. This is in and out, no good. Linder comes down with the rebound, and she's fouled from behind. I think they're going to get Munt on that foul. They do. That's her fourth.
Tough guy in front of us.
As they're getting an athletic director now. Yeah, I think guy in front of us is going to be asked to leave. We'll see here. Officials meet. It is the 15th foul on Grundy Center, so they're going to send Schilling up to the free throw line. She'll have 2 shots there, try to give the Warhawks a 4-point lead. 2:02 to go here in the third. So yeah, gentleman unhappy with the officiating is going to be asked to exit the facility. Uncalled for, don't need that in high school sports. You'll let the kids play. But he'll get the walk of shame. Yeah, and Schilling makes the front end. As Munt will have to come out. That was her 4th foul. And Brecken gets them both. She's got 10 points. First Warhawk to double digits. And they lead by 4. Here come the Spartans. They work around. Steinmeier down to Hendershot. Hendershot sends it into Lynch. Lynch catches it, dribbles into Linder, has to send it out. Reedshaw tips the pass. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reedshaw. It will stay with Grundy Center. 17 seconds on the shot clock. In and around they go. Right side, Lynch lays it up and good. She's got 14. Game's leading scorer. She's really came to life here in this third quarter. Style sends a pass into Linder, a bounce pass. She turns, shoots, gets it to go. Matt Linder having herself a night. That's 9 for her.
She's come out with an aggression towards the basket tonight that we
she
haven't
has,
seen.
And here's Reagan Gruey reaches in and forces a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to give the ball back to the Warhawks. As I thought, they were getting ready to call timeout, but he was just some hand signal he was giving Warhawks to get it in. Style comes across, travels the half-court line and lets the offense set up, a double screen setup. Back to Gruey. Left side, Reedshaw. Lobs it in to Linder. Linder's going to turn. She goes up for the shot. No good. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey's putback is good. Reagan's got 9. Again, Schilling 9. Gruey 9. Linder's got 9. Here is the Spartans trying to answer with a 3. No good. Long rebound is going to be tracked down by Brecken Schilling in the corner. She's in a little bit of trouble, able to dribble out of it, though. Quickly down the floor, sends it underneath to Reedshaw all alone. Reedshaw lays it up in and good. Kayla Reedshaw has 5. And now the pass is jumped by Linder. Hands it off to Gruey. Gruey sends it across the lane to Reedshaw. Pass is taken away by Hendershot. She gets it into Lynch. Lynch in transition is fouled by Style. That's Allie's second. Team's third. Here's Hendershot. 7 seconds to shoot. Gets it right side. Lynch steps in. Sends a pass inside. She's fouled from behind by Schilling, and Schilling knew it. It was Trinity Jaworski working down low. Second foul on Schilling. 2.6 seconds on the clock. Grundy Center trying to get a shot off to head to the fourth. A trail by 8. They get it in. Lynch puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey tries to throw it length of the floor. Doesn't get it off in time. No good anyway. And we will head to the fourth quarter with the Warhawks leading 44-36.
And that's here from the state.
Sometimes I worry.
Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
All right, once again, we are in New Sharon, Iowa. We've got North Mahaska girls basketball postseason play here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook and YouTube. North Mahaska girls have built an 8-point lead heading into the fourth quarter. Again, we thank all of our sponsors. Haven't been able to get much sponsorship mentions in the second half, but you see them rotating in your bottom right corner. Thank them. Thank them for making our broadcast possible. We literally could not do this without them helping us out financially and bringing this game to you. So you see those, again, those sponsors rotating in the bottom right corner. Heck, send them a message right now on Facebook. Just say thanks for sponsoring North Mahaska basketball on Steve Shuttler Media. Let them know that you see their advertising and that we appreciate them. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Got a great game going on. Josh Clubb with the play-by-play.
Alrighty, quick update from Jessup. Hudson leads 34-23. They're heading into the fourth as well, so both these games already to wrap up. I would assume we're in for a long fourth quarter as both teams. Well, North Mahaska has all their timeouts. Grundy Center has 4. 8-point game. Spartans have Munt back out there with 4 fouls. She's in the lane now. Anderson back out on the floor too. Munt has the ball stripped by Gruey. Battle for the loose basketball. Gruey holding on with her legs. Creates a jump ball. Go back to North Mahaska. Sydney Anderson back out on the floor for the Warhawks as well. Schilling, right wing. Sends it outside to Reedshaw. Head fake. She drives inside. Back out to Schilling. Nothing doing. Goes across the floor. This pass is tipped by Brown and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warhawks. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Steinmeier will come out. Back in will be Hendershot. Style sends it down low. That's Schilling. Inside now to Gruey. Gruey fights into traffic and shot is waved off. She's fouled on the floor. They call that foul on Lynch. Her 4th. Style gets it in and around. Reedshaw at the right wing. Now Style back to Schilling. Got a new shot clock with that foul. Style sets up the offense, drives left side. Nothing there, hands it off. Schilling thought about a 3, sends it right side to Reedshaw. Inside to Gruey, it's taken away by Munt. Munt tries to secure it, throws a pass that was tipped right back to her. Now she gets it off to Lynch. Lynch in transition down the floor, crosses over, back out inside to Munt. Munt fighting her way to the basket, gets a shot up, no good, rebounded by Gruey. Schilling sends it into Gruey. Gruey lays it up in and good. She's got 11. Warhawks lead is now 10. Brown drives from the left wing, spins, puts up a shot. This is no good. Rebounded by Schilling initially. It's tipped by Brown. Brown cannot save it. It'll stay with the Warhawks. Is pause for Aldridge to tie her shoe quick. As Allie Style comes up the floor. Right side, Schilling, left wing. Styles going to fire a three on the catch, and this is off the heel. High, long rebound is batted around, ends up in the hands of Hendershot. She drives down the floor in transition, gets it off to Aldridge. Aldridge to the floor, has a shot blocked by Schilling. Schilling lets him clear away, brings it up the floor, stops, fires a three from the top of the key. Good. A steal to a three-pointer. Brown sends it across, and Schilling comes away with the turnover again. In transition, all the way right side, puts up a shot, and this is no good. Rebounded by Lynch. Now a foul in the backcourt. We call that on Reedshaw. It's her second. Linder's going to check in for Brecken Schilling. Brown will check out for the Spartans. Steinmeier back in. Hendershot sets up the offense. 5:34 to go. Inside the Munt. Back outside to Steinmeier. She steps and travels with it. Turns it back over to the Warhawks. Grundy Center all of a sudden starting to lose pace. The Warhawks have extended their lead to 13. Gruey tries a three from the corner, and this is good. Reagan Gruey with 14. As Grundy Center all of a sudden finds themselves in a possession where they almost have to come away with points at this point. We're at 5 minutes to go. Lynch inside to Munt. Munt drives against Anderson, puts up a shot, gets it to go. She's got 10. Into the corner, Gruey tries a three again and off the mark. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson ran into Linder. Lost the handle on the ball, which created a jump ball. It'll go to Grundy Center. Here comes the Spartans. Try to continue to chip away at this lead. They get into the quarter to Steinmeier. Round Lynch goes to free throw line, puts a jumper up, and this is off the heel, no good. Rebound was battled for. His last tipped, I'm going to say last touched by Munt of Grundy Center. It'll go back to North Mahaska. Schilling will check in for Gruey now. Timeout is going to now be taken by Grundy Center. A full timeout. They'll have three remaining. 4:27 to go, and the Warhawks lead 52-38. They'll have the basketball when we resume.
Okay, again, we thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shuttler Media for bringing us our game tonight. We're live from New Sharon, North Mahaska, and Grundy Center. New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio. Oski Dental, Proline Building Company. Serve Pro of Atumwa Oskaloosa. Shuttler Insurance Services. Son-in-Law Services. State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell. Weiler, First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance. Josh, we're going to have to be picking our player of the game. Christy Tarr sponsors that. Mahaska Drug, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery and Deli, Memories Travel by Jess, Lake Painting, MCG, and Twin Cedars Bank. Whole bunch of sponsors making our broadcast possible, and we thank them for helping us out here on Steve Shuttler Media Facebook and YouTube. If things hold steady, Josh, do these girls, what do they play, next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday, and currently the last peek in, Get another update here quickly, but yeah, it was at the end of the third quarter. Hudson led Jessup 34-23, so that'd be an upset because Jessup was the host school. North Mahaska got to hold on here. Because all their momentum's in their favor, and Style is fouled right out of the gate by Hendershot. That is her fourth foul. So 3 players on the floor for Grundy Center has 4 fouls. Lynch, Munt, and Hendershot. As Reachaw has it right wing. Lobs it into Anderson. It's too high. Anderson can't handle it. Goes outside, or goes out of bounds. Turning it back over to Grundy Center. I'm not sure who's coming. Okay, Reachaw's going to come out as Gruey comes back in. Gruey with 14, Schilling 13. Linder 9. Style with 7. I can tell you our Christie Tar player of the game is going to be one of those 4, and one of those 4, or 2 of those 4 were just causing all kinds of problems in the corner before Style got caught reaching in. Gets pegged with a foul there. That is her 3rd. Team's 2nd of the quarter. Both teams have 2. Grundy Center has 3 timeouts remaining. North Mahaska with all 5 timeouts have not used one yet. They lead 52-38. 4:05 to go in the game. Lynch will send it in to Hendershot. They play catch back and forth. Hendershot's going to reset the play. Now she sends a high pass to the outside. They gather it in. Lynch at the free throw line. Sends it to the corner. Hendershot fires 3. And this is off the mark. No good. Gets her own rebound. Sydney Anderson gets the tip ball, though. Warhawks turn it over. Schilling lets it clear out and brings them up the floor. Sends it left side. Allie Stiles is going to try 3 from the far side. And this is a little too strong. Rebound goes off Munt's hands. Going to stay with North Mahaska. As Brown checks in for Steinmeier. Here's Schilling and deep in the corner. Thought about a shot. Now she baseline drives. Back outside, Gruey. Spins it back out to Style. North Mahaska gets it in the corner to Gruey. And I like how patient they're being right here. They pass inside to Linder. Linder gets it off to Gruey. Gruey dribbles into traffic before losing a handle on the basketball. It was slapped off the knee of Catrella Brown. And so it'll stay with the Warhawks. 10 on the shot clock as they line up in a stack play. They are looking for Schilling. She's covered up. They send it up top to her. She's got 8 to shoot as she catches it. Into the corner. Gruey, baseline drive. Has to get it off. Anderson tries to fight her way to the basket. Gets a shot up and good for Sydney Anderson. She's got 6. And North Mahaska used the whole shot clock plus came away with 2. Huge possession there for the Warhawks. Grundy Center going to answer with a jumper from Brown. She's got 6. As the Spartans pick up the pressure in the backcourt. Style loses a hand on the dribble. She's going to run out of time, but gets it across to Linder. Down in the corner to Gruey. Gruey head fakes, back out to Style. And the Warhawks will just wait. They're going to lob it in to Anderson, but it goes over her head. Anderson and Munt tangled up down low. The Warhawks turn it right back over to the Spartans.
Just got to be patient and run that clock.
Yeah, just like the last possession. Get it all the way down there and then take a high percentage shot. And even if you don't come away with it, you're fine. 2:27 to go. They lead by 14. Grundy Center working quickly. That's Lynch with it at the left wing. Around to Aldrich. Outside now. Steinmeier tries a 3, and this is off the mark. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson covers it up, clears it out, and gets it up to Style. Style comes across half court, sends it to Schilling, and Schilling just holds on to the basketball. Looks up at the clock. Her and Style are going to play catch up top right now. And a timeout's going to be taken by North Mahaska to talk over the clock situation. With 1:56 to go, the Warhawks lead is 14.
Okay, again, 1:56 to go in this game. Our sponsors include New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Atumwa and Oskaloosa, Shetler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm, Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, Mahaska Drug, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery and Deli, Memories Travel by Jess, Lake Painting, MCG, and Twin Cedars Bank, all sponsoring. Again, tomorrow morning, if you're a North Mahaska fan, you might want to tune in for the sports section. We'll be live at 8 a.m. at Barnwired in Sigourney. The North Mahaska boys basketball team will be represented tomorrow morning. They'll be hanging out. We'll have some Sigourney Keota girls wrestlers, including Rihanna Utterback, and we'll have Ottumwa girls basketball hanging out with us as well. So tune in for the sports section.
All righty, out of the timeout. Warhawks have 17 seconds on the shot clock. Sydney Anderson has it up top. Not in any type of hurry. Nobody Gardner just holding on to it out there. Linder down low to Anderson. Back to Schilling, right wing. She goes inside and she's fouled before the shot. It'll be a third foul on Grundy Center. They're going to call it on Brown, her third. So that'll reset the shot clock to 35. Minute 38 to go in the game. Warhawks get it in up top to Linder. Linder's fouled immediately. Grundy Center ready to start fouling. That's Jaworski. Her first foul. Team's fourth, so one more to give. And Schilling's going to hang on to the basketball. They're going to try to keep it in the hands of the shooters now. Style has it. Hands it off to Schilling, and Schilling's fouled by Brown. That'll send Brecken to the line. That's Cartrella Brown's fourth foul. Peyton Sanders looking to check into the game. Schilling gets the front end to roll. Sanders comes in for Linder. I'm going to guess inside of a minute, Steve, if this lead is still at 16 like it is now, I'm guessing we're going to see some seniors pulled out of the game as Peyton Sanders comes in off the bench, one of the seniors, and gets a steal. Minute 18 to go. Schilling comes across, and now Libby Hargis is going to check into the game. North Mass is going to call a timeout. And talk it over quickly. 30-second timeout with a minute 13 to go. They lead by 16. They have the basketball, and Grundy Center is in foul mode.
All right, so we mentioned the sports section tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. live. You can also listen to that after the fact in podcast form, however you want to take that in. North Mahaska boys basketball. Coach Kelderman and a couple of players will be there tomorrow morning. We'll also have that North Mahaska boys game coming up on Tuesday against Montezuma. Excuse me. And North Mahaska girls, it looks like, will be playing next Wednesday. We'll have all that for you right here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah, barring any type of huge meltdown, we'll have Tuesday and Wednesday night of Warhawk basketball.
Doesn't look like they're going to foul.
Nope, and Hargis did check into the game there. And Schilling just dribbles out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. I mean, honestly, if you're North Mahaska at this point, if they're not going to foul, I would not even take a shot. Peyton Sanders says, heck with that, I'm going to take a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Grewe. She puts it back up in and good. Reagan Grewe's got 16 points. North Mahaska tried to get a timeout. They didn't get it. Grundy Center, 36 seconds to go in the game. You see their season end here tonight, but they're not giving up fight. Grewe comes down with the timeout. Timeout is trying to be taken by North Mahaska. Nobody's looking. And that's got to be frustrating as a head coach. 3 officials on the floor. You're basically doing jumping jacks on the sideline and nobody's looking at you. So with that, 25.4 to go, 18-point lead. I don't know how he's going to play it, but I would think he's going to try to force some type of stoppage in play and let all the seniors check out of the game to get their recognition from the crowd. As who else just checked in? Samantha Van Wielden, another one of the seniors, checked in for the Warhawks. So all seniors on the floor now with Schilling, Hargis, Sanders, Gruey, and Van Wielden. So the Warhawks, again, 25 to go. Shot clock is off. They don't have to really do anything here. Just pass it around. Van Wielden and Sanders might want to make a mark, though. We'll see. Warhawks will move on. They'll play the winner of Hudson and Jessup. Last check-in going into the fourth. Hudson led that game. Schilling can dribble this out now. Picks it up with 2.4 to go. And that will end it. And the Warhawks will move on to the regional final with the trip to the state tournament on the line. For tonight's Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance Player of the Game, we're going to go with Brecken Schilling. Matt Linder and Reagan Gruey certainly had strong cases, but Schilling ended up outscoring the other two, and a senior on the line playing their last game here in this North Mahaska gym. And the Warhawks will win, so the Brecken Schilling is our Christy Tarr American Family Insurance Player of the Game. And I think that's all I got.
Okay. There you see the girls salute the crowd over on the opposite side of the gym. So yeah, man, this great season continues. We are living a charmed life here on Steve Shuttler Media, following such great basketball with North Mahaska Warhawks boys and girls both playing next week. Let's get a shot of the student section right now. Again, we're going to be live Tuesday night with the boys against Montezuma at Grinnell. So if you can't make that road trip, we'll be there for you. We'll be there Wednesday. The girls play. Do they have the location yet?
The location is not set yet. They will set. I would imagine sometime overnight when most of us are sleeping, there'll be a location that pops up on there. But hey, if people tune into the coaches show tomorrow, I'm sure you'll know by then. So you can share it then, and we'll be wherever that is. I would guess somewhere northeast of here, but you never do know.
Yep. So we'll find out. We'll let you know. But tune in next week where we've got the boys and the girls in action here on Steve Shuttler Media. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors. I've mentioned them numerous times. And thank them. Go out of your way to thank our sponsors. We can't thank them enough.
I do want to take 1 second to introduce our Estes School Resource Officer. This is Emily Lawler. You'll be seeing her around. I just wanted to take a moment to introduce her to all of you. Have a great night. Go Warhawks.
All right. We got the police here just in case. So, yeah, again, next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, North Mahaska boys and then North Mahaska girls. We appreciate all of our sponsors, and make sure you show them some love as well. That'll do it for our broadcast tonight, and we'll see you next Tuesday for more North Mahaska basketball.